Everyone is talking about Shiba token. Its price has rallied more than 1,600% in the last 2 months. And whether you are holding it or interested in buying, there are some hard questions that needs to be answered. Is this massive rally going to continue forever? Is there a retracement coming? Or is Shiba going to dump? I'm going to apply my full strategy in order to do a genuine analysis to anticipate the next logical move and help you make a better decision for the near future. For those who are new to my channel, I help other traders to analyze the markets, trying to follow what the smart money is about to do. Are they going long or short? And by smart money, I refer to those who control and manipulate the price of any instrument. If you want to learn for free, you can check my playlist with organized teaching, or if you want to make a living of trading, you can check the link in the description for my private mentorship. To start this analysis, I will first talk about two very simple but yet powerful concepts, which are the concepts of consolidation and inducement. So when price is consolidating, when it's going back and forward within a tight range, smart money is building up positions. These positions are going to be longs or shorts, and using the Wyckoff theory, we can anticipate if price is going to go higher or lower. After any consolidation period, there is an expansion. And as we can see here on the chart, we had a very long consolidation period followed by a nice expansion to the upside, then another consolidation period and another expansion. So every time price is consolidating, you can expect price expanding higher or lower. Now there is another concept, which is inducement. You know that smart money, in order to accumulate orders, they need to absorb liquidity. The problem they have is that they control so much money that they cannot open trade like we as retailers do. They cannot just say, okay, I'm going to long Shiba and that's it. No, they have to accumulate orders by grabbing liquidity on the buy side and on the sell side. Above each one of these highs, there are going to be buy stop from breakout traders or stop losses from short traders. And on the sell side, there are going to be sell stops from people willing to short breakout traders or stop losses from people who previously long. So above the highs and below the lows is where the liquidity is. Now, if smart money wants to push lower, what they usually do is build a bullish sentiment. And this bullish sentiment can be seen by price pushing higher, making higher highs, at the same time building a trend line like this one, or building equal lows, which are usually referred as to double or triple bottom. The same happens for when price wants to push higher. They will create the illusion that price is on a bearish trend by building a bearish trend line like this one, or by building a double or triple top. Now, they do this in order to absorb this buying or selling pressure that comes with this manipulation, in order for them to be able to push the market in the opposite direction. Now, knowing these two very simple but yet effective concepts, we are going to jump into a lower time frames because Shiba is currently consolidating. So smart money is cooking an expansion to go higher or lower. Now, if we go to a lower time frame on the 1 hour chart, what we can immediately see is that price was on an uptrend, making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and higher highs. Now we had a break of market structure because price made a lower low. Now, this lower low is not an ordinary lower low, because it's a change of character. It's because smart money is stopping a bullish or bearish trend by moving the market in the opposite direction. In this case, we see big spread candles retracing over 100% from the previous swing, which was from this low to this high, and in this case breaking the structure. So now there are two things that might happen. After this break of market structure, price can either redistribute orders to produce a lower low or accumulate orders to produce a higher high. How do we know if one or the other is going to be? Well, if we look at the inducement that is happening here, we can already see that price is building a sort of trend line here, pushing higher. Now, who do you think is interested on buying here? Smart money? No. Before we get to important stuff, I got everyone a 10% discount for any of the funded traders account. If you want to trade up to $400,000 from investors' money, use the coupon code SMS, clicking the link in the description. They are proving themselves to be one of the best pro firms, not only because my friend Blake is one of the owners, but most importantly for the best challenge conditions, cheaper prices, and proof of payout hundreds of thousands to professional traders. Most people looking at this chart are anticipating that price will go up from here because it's touching a bullish trend line and price has been making higher high. But that's exactly what smart money wants you to believe, because the more people there are buying from this point, the more stop losses from these longs are going to be situated below each one of these lows. So we know for a fact that smart money is very likely going to be interested on capturing this liquidity, either to continue going higher or to continue going lower by redistributing one more time. But in any case, the next logical move for the Shiba token is definitely going to be to take out these lows here. Now, if we take a look at volume, I use volume a lot. I'm not going to get crazy about volume right now because it's very complex. This is a very simple strategy that we can look for. You can see a price made a higher high here with this amount of volume, and then it made a higher high, higher than this previous high, with lower volume here. And why is this happening? Well, essentially smart money is not interested on longing from here, and they confirm this by breaking the structure with high volume, as we mentioned earlier. So knowing that this is an area where they probably accumulated some shorts, I'm pretty confident that price is very likely going to do any of these two moves. Either push again higher here and then continue going lower to grab this liquidity, or directly pushing lower from here. And if that happens, then I know that they had the chance to accumulate longs from here. And depending on if we see an accumulation here, basically a process of inducing sellers and then breaking higher, then we can anticipate price rallying up here again to grab the liquidity that is sitting above this high. Now, why do I say that price is likely going to move forward from here to the upside or to the downside? Because in this level right here, we had a reaccumulation where smart money had the chance to accumulate longs, and then they push higher. After breaking this consolidation period that we have here, we have a tiny little pullback, which in terms of Wyckoff is the backup or the last point of support after the break of market structure. And this level is usually a reaccumulation level where smart money is probably going to push price higher from. This doesn't mean that price is not going to go below this level and then continue going higher. It only means there is a higher chance, higher than 50% chance, that price will respect this level and continue pushing higher. On the Shiba token, however, I expect this pullback to occur, taking out specifically this low that you have here. So if that happens, I will be very interested on trying to get into a long from this level if the market is showing me that they are accumulating one more time.